Hey there, folks. How you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. So, hey, I just watched a BiggerPockets presentation where 20 experts were asked to give a quick bit of advice on how to survive this economic upheaval. And I actually, frankly, went into it expecting to be impressed. Right, the stuff that BiggerPockets puts out is been pretty good. I was a very early BiggerPockets member way back in '07, '08, '06, '06, I think, and was one at their first presentation in Denver. Right, I got the funny T-shirt, and I watched it, and I think they missed the boat. Right, these experts that came and talked and did a minute video. I don't think we're talking to the audience correctly. These are individuals that likely have $1 million portfolios. They likely have teams, and they were talking at kind of their level. And I think they missed the boat. Not all of them. There were a couple that you could sort of see that would speak to the mom and pop investor, but I was pretty disappointed with what I saw. Uh, so I thought I would put together my own kind of list of suggestions. Again, as you'll see in the presentation, I declared kind of my target market. That was really what was missing. Again, the people that are in the BiggerPockets channel are really big now, right? Brandon Turner's huge. What's he got, like 1,000 units now? So the Brandon Turner I knew way back when he was running the blogs and only having 5 or 6 units, it's a different guy now. Brandon probably sells 10,000, bucks a month in books. So it's just a different conversation, and I wish they would reset and remember that they're talking to the little guy. So let me bring this up, just share with you what I would share. And the good news is, this is not much different than I've been saying for a long time if you've been watching this channel. So again, this was inspired by the BiggerPockets video interview collection of 20 experts. They called it How to Survive the 2020 Economic Crisis. So as I said, I think their target audience was askew with the expertise that the experts were saying. So to be clear, in my video, I'm targeting full-time employees. It might be full-time employees that are currently on furlough or laid off, but basically you have a daytime job. I am not talking to full-time real estate investors, people with portfolios, people that are published authors like Jay Scott and Brandon Turner, somebody who's got 1 million square feet of, storage or whatever. I'm not talking to those folks. You have your own set of requirements. You have your own set of mandates. I want to talk to the person that's just starting, maybe has 1, maybe has 2 rentals, right? But your main income is your day job. That is who I'm talking to. First and foremost, and again, I've been saying this for years now, the first thing I want you to do, and I started talking about this a year ago when a recession, started looking possible, was how safe is your full-time job, right? Are you still in your full-time job today? Do you think you're at risk? Do you think you'll be at your job in 6 months if this goes on, right? So the first thing you got to do is you got to build a fortress around your day job. If you're unfortunately already laid off or you've been furloughed, right? Are you collecting unemployment? Can you go get a part-time job? Can you, are there other things that you could do? Or maybe you're in the risky category and you're really stuck between trying to stay healthy and trying to get income, right? So let's just acknowledge that we've got to take care of our base income first. Real estate doesn't matter. Real estate investing doesn't matter if you don't have a job and you can't pay the bills, right? Let's not pretend that that's not true. So let's just acknowledge that. So first, inventory your job. Even if we get to 25% unemployment in Q2, that still means 75% of us are employed. So let's not lose sight of that. But there's no question, 16 million people unemployed and more this week, probably over 20 million total in a month. It's frightening to think about. Next, if you've watched this channel for any length of time and you've read our book, One Rental at a Time, you know that I give a lot of credit to reducing our expenses, right? We were living paycheck to paycheck when we started. We started slowly reducing our expenses, 10%, then 20%. We got down to reducing our expenses by 50% back in 2004, 2005. The good news is we're being forced to reduce our expenses the last month or so. I don't know about you, but we're cooking at home, right? We're not shopping. So we're getting a good feel for what it would be like not to spend money. So take a personal goal. Let's reduce expenses by 20% and let's keep that going once this economy gets kicked back up. Well, don't just rush out and blow your savings. This is the secret to one rental at a time. This is the secret to having a full-time job and ultimately getting financial free. You need to earn, i.e. step one, save, i.e. step two, invest, which we will talk about next, and then repeat. All this other fancy stuff and $1,000 mentorships and masterminds and all that other stuff, wasteful. You need to earn, save, invest, repeat. If you want to be a full-time employee or a full-time real estate investor and you want to be a big wholesaler and you want to have dozens of employees, yes, masterminds are great and mentorships are great. But for most of us, we just want 4 rental properties. For most of us, 4 rentals changes our life. And you know what? 4 rentals is an okay goal. I did a big presentation in early February that was 90 minutes long in Virginia. It's on this channel, where I just slammed syndicators and multifamily as being overpriced. I look like a genius, but go ahead and watch that video. It is raw. I warn you now, there are swear words I've used when I get excited. But realize 4 rentals changes your life. It's totally okay to get 4 rental properties. Here's a big one. Don't blindly trust others. There has been too many people blindly trusting people, syndicators, out-of-state turnkey, new business models, the house hack, the Airbnb, the Burr strategy. Too much sizzle, not enough steak. And too many of us have trusted the sizzle and you've been burned. Real estate investing is pretty simple. You make your money when you buy. The longer that you hold, the more that you make. Again, remember my target audience here is a full-time employee looking to use it to gain financial freedom. Too many of us have wasted money, lost money, or had money locked up in syndications that we can't get out, and I'm sorry. There is only one rule. You need to learn your market. Whatever market you're going to go after, whether it's local, driving distance, or flying, you need to learn it. You need to understand what a bad, average, good, and great deals are. Nothing else matters. Absolutely nothing else matters. Until you can answer what is a bad, average, good, or great deal, acquisition kind doesn't matter. How you manage it doesn't matter. Boots on the ground doesn't matter. We need to do the work, folks. This is where you have focus and confidence and execution. You don't just call somebody up on the phone, look at a couple, 3, 4 pictures online and pick one. Do the work. Trust yourself. You need to build confidence in yourself. And the only way I know how to build confidence is to focus and have daily execution. Focus. Pick a zip code, pick an asset type. Execution. Look at it every day. Document it every day. Watch how it changes. You are being given a gift. If you ever wanted to learn your real estate market, the next 90 days are going to be the best ever. It is going to reset and reset quickly. Lending has changed. Buyers are scared. Sellers are scared. Watch it. It is going to change and change rapidly. You do not need to do direct mail. You do not need to learn how to text. You do not need to learn how to do cold calling. No, 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 no. Again, remember who I'm talking to. It's the full-time employees. You can buy out of the multiple listing service, realtor.com, Redfin, whatever you want. More importantly, you can learn out of the multiple listing service in the next 90 days. It is going to be the best place on the planet for you to learn your zip code and your asset type. This is exactly what I did back in 2002 and 2003, and it is exactly what I do today. I have no special access. I have no special team or network. I look online, I know my numbers, I make offers. I just did a video this week, actually I think it was last Tuesday, where I said I made 11 offers. I haven't made 11 offers out of the MLS since 2010. The time is coming. Please use this time where you were staying home to get focused, provide daily execution. You can do this in 20 to 30 minutes a day. It may feel pointless for a week or two, but as all my students say, a light bulb goes off by around day 30. They're like, I get it. It's not that hard. It's not complicated, but it takes a level of focus and execution that most of you don't do. Most of you want the easy option, the easy button. Let me give my money to someone else and they'll do the hard work. Stop it. You're betting on someone else's work. That is dumb. Trust yourself. Don't blame somebody else. Trust yourself. Again, the next 90 days, I couldn't script a better time to learn your market. Your market's going to change. Listings are going to fall. Motivated sellers are going to rise. Buyers are going to get in contract, get out of contract. It's going to be like a heartbeat. It's just going to pulse and you're going to see it. The MLS is where I bought 98% of my rental properties. It's exactly what we retired on. We wrote this book that's on Amazon and Audible solely based on MLS purchases. And you're going to get the gift in the next 90 days that it took me almost 8 years to figure out. I started in 03, rode the wave all the way up, and then it crashed. We didn't see this crash for the first 7 or 8 years. I didn't understand what I was doing. But when the real estate market crashed, as it is going to now, man, it is so heartwarming to know that you know your market better than anybody else. Again, you don't have to know everything. Pick a zip code, pick an area, pick an asset type, and do the work. We did it, and there's nothing complicated about it. You can do it too. Do not miss this opportunity. You must learn your market. You must build your confidence. You must be focused. So do the work. Do the work. Trust yourself. Only buy great deals. I talk about bad, average, good, and great. When the market is kind of up like that, good and great works. But when the market rolls over, you can only do great deals. Do not buy anything the next 90 days. The next 90 days is about learning. Learn your market. Don't be in a rush. Do not be in a rush. Just because you can get a 5% discount or a 10% discount because you can buy now, don't do it. Being early does not equal winning. This is going to be a multi-quarter event, probably 6 to 8 quarters. So learn your market. Spend the next days learning the market and only do great deals. If you want any help with this, I do have a course. It's exactly what I did. It's called How to Start One Rental at a Time. I suggest instead of just buying this to go look at my students. They've talked about how it helped them create focus and daily execution. And you can see they're buying deals. They're doing the work. They're understanding what a good or great deal is. I do give away lots of stuff. I now have a private Facebook group just because we have time and you can give me your homework and we can answer questions. I also do weekly Facebook Lives on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock Pacific just for my students. They've ranged between 30 and 60 minutes because I just answer questions until there are no more questions. I want you to be successful. You need to do the work. Stop trusting others. If you have your full-time job and you are protected, this is the best time to learn your market. If you're not, you're unemployed, you're laid off, I got it. Let's get the other thing. Let's take care of what's important now. But you can still watch all these videos for free and still do some work because real estate investing is going to be the place to be. You can get 4 rental properties in the next 24 months. Your future will be bright. So in the end, I think that kind of walkthrough is much better for full-time employees. Again, I guess I expected more from BiggerPockets, that, I had 20 investors, 20 experts giving me advice. I just felt it didn't hit the mark with me. And maybe I'm overthinking it, but I just wanted to kind of share what my thoughts were. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself and have some fun. Bye.